Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Lukman bin Muhammad Amin, and today I will present to you all of you about air transportation interaction in work. Ha! Surprisingly, I've already changed my clothes. Okay, let's start with the first our topic. Okay, here it's about a characteristic of the air transportation. Okay, in the in the characteristic of air transportation have four things. All of you need to know. The first thing is about speed, where air travel is renowned for its remarkable speed. Airplanes can cover long distance in a fraction of the time it takes other modes of transportation. This characteristic makes air travel particularly appealing for time-sensitive journeys, such as business trips or emergencies. All right. So the second thing is a global search, where air transportation allows for global connectivity, linking distant locations across continent and oceans. It's enable people and goods to travel quickly and efficiently to almost any destination with an airport. Airports act as gateways connecting countries and fostering economic and cultural exchange. All right. So the third thing is about efficiency. All right. Efficiency is about air travel is known for its efficiency, particularly over long distance. And airlines optimize flight routes and schedules to ensure the most direct and time efficient journey. This efficiency is enhanced by advancements in aviation technology and air traffic management system. Alright, for the last thing is about safety. Safety is about despite occasional high-profile incidents, air transportation is considered one of the safest mode of travel. Stringent safety regulations, robust maintenance procedures, and continuous advancements in aircraft design and technology contribute to the high safety standards of the aviation industry. All right. The second topic of our air transportation is advantage and disadvantage. All right. I will tell all of you about advantage first. Okay. In advantage, we have two things. I will talk about. Okay. The first is about speed and efficiency, where one of the most significant advantage of air transportation is its unparalleled speed. Aircraft can cover vast distance in a matter of hours, making it ideal for time-sensitive shipments and for people who need to reach their destination quickly. This efficiency is particularly crucial in emergencies where rapid response and transportation are essential. All right. The second is about accessibility to remote areas, where the airports can be built in remote areas. So we all know about that, but it's opening up a new opportunities for economic development and tourism. This accessibility can revitalize struggling regions and reduce dependence on traditional industries. Now we will talk about a disadvantage. In disadvantage, I have two things to tell all of you about. So the first thing is about high cost, where the most significant drawback of air transportation is the cost. Flying, whether for personal travel or cargo shipments, is often more expensive than other modes of transportation. High fuel costs, maintenance expenses, and stringent security measures contribute to this elevated cost. Alright, the second is about limited cargo capacity, where the while aircraft can transport goods quickly, they have limited cargo capacity compared to ship or trains. This limitation can make air transportation less cost effective for large bulk shipment. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Alright, next is our third topic. Our third topic is about infrastructure and networks. Alright, I will tell all of you about infrastructure first. Okay, infrastructure plays a vital role in facilitating safe, efficient, and reliable aviation operations. And ongoing maintenance and inspection are essential for upholding safety standards. This maintenance is a continuous process of monitoring, assessments, and repair, ensuring that every component from runways and taxiways to control towers and radar systems remains in optimal condition to support the complex demands of modern air travel. Okay, the next is about networks. Next first is the air transportation network is a complex system that includes various components such as airports, air traffic management, navigation aids, and air traffic control system. This interconnected component form a vast hierarchical, hierarchical network that facilitates the global movement of people and goods. This network operates on multiple scales, from local airports, ground operation to continental flight path and international alliance, all coordinated to ensure safety, efficiency, and connectivity across the world. Now, our first topic is policies. Policies is about air transport. Policies are essential for ensuring the safety, efficiency, and sustainability of the air travel. They are shaped by various factors, including international agreements, national regulations, and economic consideration. These policies establish the legal and operational frameworks that govern everything from aircraft certification and pilot licensing to environmental standards and competitive market practices, ultimately coordinating a fragmented global industry into a cohesive system. Okay, our fifth topic is about issue. In this issue, I have two things. The first is about impact of government shutdown, and the second is about staffing shortage and safety concerns. Okay, for the impact of government shutdown, the ongoing government shutdown has severely affected air transportation in the United States as a response to staffing shortage among air traffic controllers. The Federal Aviation Administration, or we call it FAA, has announced a 10% reduction in flight at 40 major airports. This decision is aimed at alleviating pressure on air traffic controllers who are working without pay during the shutdown, which has led to increased absenteeism and fatigue among staff. Okay, the second is about a staffing shortage and safety concern. This is about the FFA, which is the Federal Aviation Administration, is currently experiencing a shortage of approximately 3,500 air traffic controllers, which has resulted in significant operational challenges. Many controllers are working extended hours, often on 6-day weeks, to manage the reduced workforce. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy emphasized that these measures are necessary to maintain safety in air travel, as controllers are under immense pressure to manage air traffic effectively while dealing with personal financial stress due to missed paychecks. Now we talk about a sixth topic is about stakeholder. So for the stakeholder, we have five things, which is government agencies, passenger or consumers, transport operators, environmental groups, and community organization. Okay, for the start, we have a government agency, which is there is two main agencies. Where the recent slide I already talked about FAA, which is Federal Aviation Administration. Okay, for the second agency is about European Union Aviation Safety Agency, which we call it EASA. Okay, the next is about a passenger or consumer. Passenger or consumer is a passengers are considered consumer as they purchase airline service and expect quality and satisfaction. The third is about transport operators, which is I already list around 15. I remember. The first is about Malaysian Airlines. The second is Air Asia. The third is about Malindo Air. The fourth is about Firefly, and the last is Wings. Okay, the next is about fourth thing, which is environmental groups. So the environmental groups of air transportation focus on addressing the significant impact of air travel on the environment. They advocate for policies and practices that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, improve air quality, and mitigate noise pollution. These groups work towards sustainable aviation practices and support research and development in fuel efficient aircraft and engine technologies. They also emphasize the need for airports to integrate green infrastructure and reduce their environmental footprints. And the last is about a community organization. At here we just I just put on community organization, but in community organization we have two. The first is community organization, and the second is community engagement initiative. Okay, for the community organization, we have five, which is International Civil Aviation Organization, or we call it ICAO. And the second is about Air Transport Action Group, we call it ATAG. And the third is about Association of Asia Pacific Airlines, or we call it AAPA. And the fourth is about Airlines for America, or we call it A4A. And the last for community organization is Airports Council International, or we call it ACI. And like I said, I divide to two, which is the second is about community engagement initiative, which is Malaysia airports in our country now. Now we talk about seven topics. Topic is about case study where we take it from a real life situation or real life incident. Okay, for the case study, I take Velana airports Maldivian. Okay, for the Velana, I research it and I get the positive impact and negative impact from the airports. Okay, for the positive impact, is a coordinated investment has increased international capacity, integrated seaplane resort transfers create a seamless tourist experience. Digital NOTAM systems improve flight safety information sharing, which is it's about Velana Airports Maldivian. Okay, the negative impact is an infrastructure bottlenecks at domestic airports cause cascading delays, conflicting priorities between tourism growth and environmental protection, slow project approval, fragmented data system between stakeholders, reduce operational visibility. Okay, all of you must be wondering in the chat, right? Why positive is 25%, but negative is 75%? Like, not fair, right? But there is why this happened. Okay, why this happened? Because positive impact, there is three things of positive impact, which is increased capacity, where it's a 50%, seamless tourist experience, which is 35%, improved safety system, 25%. When we combine it, uh, it's like it's much, right? More than 25%. But let's see the negative. The negative have three things too, but negative is about infrastructure bottleneck, which is 45%. The second is a growth versus environment, which is 35%. And the last is a fragmented data system, which is 20%. So when we gather it, we combine, we get like negative is more than positive. So when I calculate everything, we get the positive 25%, while the negative 70%. Now, for our last topic, which is case study, like I already said in the recent slide, is about Velana Airports Maldivian. Okay, for this topic, I talk about a key of challenges, which is geographic fragmentation, where the high cost of maintaining infrastructure across dispersed island, like is far away from the main city, so it's hard for whoever want to go to the island and back. Next is about a capacity constraints, which is a limited runaway and apron space at key domestic airports. Like its capacity is so limited, so like not not like other airports where it's big, but this one is so limit because it's small. The third is about environmental vulnerability, which is aviation is targeted for carbon reduction, challenging growth. So, if you, the challenge is if you go to Velana Airport, the the surrounding is challenging. Like if you are too old or too young, you can be there. And the next is about skills shortage, where the dependence on expatriates, pilots, and technical staff, where the challenge is whoever be a pilot for the airplane need to be the veteran, not just be a pilot. No, you need to have a man experience and veteran in this job. Okay, the last is about economic dependence, where aviation system is overly reliant on a single volatile industry, which is tourism, where the income, Velana airports, is come from the there's an airport. That's the only way they get the money. Like they from a boat they can, but from the airplane. So there's their only income for tourism come to the island. That's all. Thank you for listening.